Variegated thread in 3 ways. In this video, I'm going to show you the best way to use a variegated thread and one which you shouldn't use at all. But let's get started. Okay, so now there are 3 different ways. The first one, I'm going to show you the not so correct way, which is the Danish method. Let's get started. Okay, so this is one skein and you see how many different colors are there in. Okay. Now there is a big tip. So if you cut a piece like this, you're gonna see that the yellowish part is the end. So when you run out of the thread, it's important that, because you're gonna take them out. So I'm gonna stitch with 3 skeins. So we're gonna have another one we can carry on. But if you are gonna start with this one, it doesn't gonna look nice because it's gonna be too much of a difference, as you can see. So with the second one, you're gonna start with this end. So you're gonna have the blue end and the yellow end. If you finish with the yellow end, you start with the yellow one and it's gonna go like this again. So it's a nice and gradient change. Okay, make sure you do that because this one is like chaos. Okay, or if you want, you can pull out another one from where you cut it off and just carry on with that one, and whatever left you can use it for next time. Okay, Danish method, let's get started. So the Danish method is the one where you go one way, how much cross you have to do, and then you go back the other way around. Okay, let's do it. So okay, now that I finished with the first one, this little bit I stitched over on the row, so now we can safely cut it off and it's gonna be nice and secure. And because I ended up on the blue, then now I'm going to go through the needle with the yellow part. Okay, that means the first stitch is gonna be the blue, so it's gonna carry on like this. Okay, there you have it. So this is the Danish method. As you can see, it's very unpredictable what shade it's gonna come up next, because not 2 of them are the same. Because if it looks like it started with yellow on the ground and the green on the top, and then blue on the bottom, and then a little bit of yellow, but here after the yellowish part it went back again to green, and now here is yellow on the bottom and blue on the top. So it's really unpredictable. That's why don't really use the Danish method, only if you like this one, because the colors are nice, it just you can't really see how it's gonna end up at the end. What I suggest is the English method. The English method is when you do one cross and then go to the next one, do that cross and then go to the next one. So not like this, that you go all around and go back on the same line. You do every stitch one by one and then go to the next one. But now here at the end, if you are here, you're not gonna go back here because the colors are gonna go gradient like this. So from here, you're gonna go from right to left, and from here, left to right again. So it's like you are going around like a snake. Okay, because now I finished on the yellow end, I'm going to start on the yellow end as well. So I'm going to put through the blue side. Okay. And then the yellow one's gonna be the end. Okay. Okay, as you can see, the difference is huge. This is much more bolder, and you can see which color comes after each other. And this one is like mixed up, like if you do like watercolor and it's got wet, it looks like that. Which one do you prefer? Okay. One thing you should never do with variegated floss is confetti, because it could be like yellow here, green here, blue here. It doesn't really make it a nice design if you have just little different spots with different colors. But maybe it could be good if you do like fireworks. I think it could be good for fireworks. Okay, here you go. What do you think? Here are the greener ones, then the blue, yellow, and then green again. So the problem is with this one is that you can't really control which color goes where. So if you go down like one by one as your pattern asks for it, you can't control if there are like yellows around here. You can't really make them here because the green one comes first, and the blue and the yellow. Okay, so there you have it, all of the different ways to do variegated thread. So this is the Danish method, this is the English, and this is the confetti. Okay, there you have it. What do you think? Which one is it that you like? This one, which almost looks like a watercolor painting, or this darker one? So Danish, English. Have you used any of them before? Let me know in the comments below. Does yours looks like this? If you like this video, please subscribe, because in the next video we're going to design our very own pattern with variegated floss, and I'm going to give it away for free. So if you are interested in learning how to design your pattern, you can have your free Floss Cross account and you can help carry on doing it with me. And until next time, happy stitching. Bye.